whatever came through here, whether it was straight line winds or across the street over here where the Dollar General is. Right behind it is our new park, and it did some significant damage in that park. There are a lot of trees that just, I mean, it's pretty bad over there. I mean, it's a shame. That area was very nicely wooded, and now it did significant damage to it.
Do you have any kind of idea, like any estimate of the property damage yet?
I do not. It is significant, though. I mean, just with the roof damage alone that I've seen this morning driving around, I wouldn't even know how to put a price tag on it, but I wish I could even pick a number. It's a significant value.
Significant.
Yeah, I just really, I don't know. To see it in the millions wouldn't surprise me. So.
And nobody was hurt?
To the best of my knowledge, from all the calls, I was at the fire station all night long through the morning, and I have not heard of any reports of injury through the storm. So.
What did it sound like at the fire station?
Well, I was at the house when it came through, and it really, your first impression is you start thinking tornado. That's always the first thing that comes to your mind. Mm-hmm. And we've seen some pretty significant winds here in the past, but I think this was about as strong as what I've seen in the 10 years I've been here. And damage-wise, it's as much damage as we've seen. So we're very fortunate that we didn't have any real serious injuries out of this. So while we were, a lot of people are without power and a lot of significant damage today. We also feel very blessed that we're not having any major injuries.
So what's next?
Keep picking up the pieces at this point. The first thing is always try to get everybody back in power. Our street crews have already gone around and they've done most of the cleanup. So, while you certainly see a lot of debris on the streets, it's passable. There's nothing significant in the roadways. They did a great job of getting the streets reopened. We had about 20 different areas where trees had crossed the streets and closed streets this morning. Mm-hmm. So they did a great job in getting everything reopened. And now we're really back to getting the power up, working with citizens on trying to get their roofs repaired. We want to make it as easy as possible for people to go in there and seal everything up, and then we'll work with them to get it all resolved as we move forward.
Are you worried about the storm chasers coming in? And
well, you always worry about, and our building department, for example, just mentioned earlier today that their concern is wanting to make sure that contractors who come in are legitimate and don't try to take advantage of the situation. And so you try to get the word out there that, hey, make sure you check somebody's credentials and make sure that they actually are a legitimate contractor and follow normal business practices. Don't cut a check up front and just leave yourself exposed. So we always want to get that word out, because unfortunately you always run into the situation where there's those who may try to take advantage of a bad situation.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, I appreciate